So just 2 weeks ago, the Sims team put out a brand new expansion pack trailer called Businesses and Hobbies, where it's introducing businesses, small businesses, pottery, tattooing, the list goes on and on. But today we're getting a brand new gameplay trailer, which honestly, I would hope that will be a little bit more longer than the previous gameplay trailers that we've had for expansion packs. Because this one's a little bit more different because it's introducing a whole new system that I feel like needs to be explained a little bit more, knowing that we can have small businesses on residential lots and even also on a brand new lot type. But then tattooing and pottery, what's included with that, how we can do lecturing classes, mentoring, the list is lengthy. So I'm hoping that this will be a very good trailer and we can dissect everything, and it might be a long video, so get your popcorn, get your sunglasses, get all the things you need, because we are about to yap for over an hour.
Welcome to Nordhaven, a lively city full of creativity and possibility. With 2 neighborhoods, Gammelvik and Iverstad, there's lots to explore. Like the many hobby meetups, where you can practice or learn new skills with others that share your interests.
Oh,
or
that's
pick up a
cute.
new hobby, like pottery. That new hobby may lead to a lifelong passion.
Uh-oh.
Take Gert here. He's become quite adept at using the pottery wheel to make both decorative and functional pieces.
Level 10 skill. Good to know. Okay.
He's learned how to use unique glazes to add a personal touch to his art.
Ooh! Oh, that's gonna be so
After
helpful.
firing it in the kiln, the piece is finished, ready to gift to the love of his life, Yolanda. Yolanda is highly skilled at pottery and can give new life to broken pieces, repairing them using the art of kintsugi. Her skill in pottery quickly grew from a passion project to a business she calls Terrapotta.
Look at all of those
Check out the
things.
many hotspots around town and you may see some familiar
Rogue
faces.
note.
Like Grandma Hattie. Hey, girl.
Hey.
At her popular bakery stall. There's lots of ways to turn your passion into a business.
Ooh.
I mean, who doesn't like a cat cafe?
Oh.
Well, maybe dogs. My allergies. Let's say you were inspired by visiting a tattoo shop, but wish they had
That
live
lollipop is
music
gigantic.
and sold interesting art. When it's your business, you're in control. There's a versatile selection of vintage and modern designs to let you
thank
create
goodness.
the space that matches whatever business
I like
you can
that
imagine.
lamp. Peekaboo. Find an upper. There's so much. Oh, this is actually kind of cute.
Cute.
That's
You
a
can run it from
gigantic
a small
lollipop.
business
My gosh.
residential lot or on a new small business venue lot.
Oh.
The small business settings are there to assist you with both preset and custom configurations.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's a lot of things. Okay, I see you, Sims 4.
You can choose the logo and name for your business.
So bad it's
Then
good
pick
tattoo.
what kind of customers you want to attract.
Okay. Shady.
If you don't want customers in certain zones, you can limit their access to spaces like employee-only areas or residential areas.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Speaking of employees, you're able to hire up to 3 to work for you.
Okay, 3.
Assign tasks.
Okay.
And manage their salaries.
Oh.
You can also hire family members, which is
Oh.
great. Until you have to fire them.
Oh. Whatever.
Dinner's gonna be awkward.
They didn't need that job anyway.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Now that you're all set up, it is time to fulfill your aspiration as an esteemed entrepreneur. Service-oriented businesses like tattoo studios charge for the work done, while retail surfaces can display items for purchase. You can also use the ticket kiosk to charge by the hour or set a one-time entry fee.
I'm charging
Just
by the
remember
hour.
that your prices and interactions contribute to customer satisfaction.
Now, Miss Nancy,
boy.
don't be angry. You know you can
There are
afford it.
perks to doing a good job. Literally. Satisfied customers are key to building your business renown, which in turn earns you perk points to spend as it rises. The small business perks align with the dreamer, neutral, and schemer categories, but you can choose from any of them. Barter with customers to earn rare collectibles instead of simoleons.
Open to barter.
Invest in Simo Coin to maximize your profits.
Simo
Or
Coin is
write
not
off an unsuccessful
Bitcoin.
venture by setting it ablaze to claim the insurance money. I really like that couch.
I
Selecting and
mean,
using particular perks influences your business alignment, which
oh well.
affects interactions with customers and may even impact your personal relationships.
Oh.
Ooh, divorce.
Like you
Didn't
burned
see
our
that coming.
business for
Fortunately,
insurance money?
businesses are owned by the individual, regardless of their relationship status or who they live with. You can always transfer it to someone else, or if you need some funds to start a new venture, sell it.
Oh.
And they say
Okay.
money can't buy you happiness.
Oh
There's always room to learn more, teach others, and create something
Oh
enduring
my
that can be passed on.
god.
Lectures are a free way to learn or teach new skills at
Oh
any
my
time, as they don't
god.
require a business to operate.
Wait, I'm gonna cry. Wait, this is so cute.
Classes, on the other hand, allow businesses to monetize a wide range of skills while open. You'll have different goals to complete as an attendee or a host. And at the end
Okay.
of class, each attendee pays. Well, depending on how it went.
What do you
Meaning
mean how it
instructors
went?
might not get paid if things don't go well.
Excuse
Yikes.
me?
Classes can get a bit wild, depending on the subject. But that's why mentors exist. Experts who aspire to be master mentors focus on building their skills and passing on their
Wait,
expertise
Bob.
to others, with the help of a few perks they may have picked up along the way. Skill mastery perks let you build skills faster, make creations better, and unlock other abilities. These
Final
perks can be
touch.
earned through the persistent use and practice of skills you have mastered.
Oh,
The
wait.
secret spice perk. Nice!
Oh my
Elders
gosh.
can also bestow perks onto those younger than them. Use it wisely, kid. With a few skill mastery perks under your belt, picking up a new skill like tattooing is faster than
Ooh.
ever. Even if your first few tattoos leave something to be desired, there are many ways to improve.
You don't like my
Taking the
horse?
time to advance your skill will unlock different stamps, stencils, designs, and the ability to do touch-ups.
Ooh.
Sentimental types might choose a tattoo in honor of a loved one.
Wait, that's so cute.
Oh, bud, no. Or have one removed. And switching gears here, great
Oh.
time to get a custom piece. The new Tattoo Paint mode works with features like layering, stamps, stencils, and unlock presets as well.
Oh my gosh.
Share your designs with others.
Oh
or
my
find something to
gosh.
inspire a new look. Whatever traits, aspirations, or motivations you choose, you can explore a range of new styles from retro to contemporary to truly express your aesthetic
Aw.
through your business or your passion. Wherever your interests lie, there's so much to
Oh my-
learn and
oh
plenty
my
of new opportunities to
gosh.
seize.
This is
Whether
my
it's building
dream.
your business or exploring your hobby, make a living doing what you love.
Oh, that's so cute. Well, honestly, after watching that trailer, I have some ideas, I have some thoughts and opinions, because this pack not only includes mentoring, tattooing, pottery, having a small business, the list goes on, but I like the idea that there's a lot of cross-pack gameplay. And for me, whenever a new pack comes out, I want to know how well it works for other packs, like Cats and Dogs, Discover University, High School Years, Parenthood, growing together. The list goes on, especially knowing what new milestones are we going to be able to get with businesses and hobbies. Starting a new business, probably for a new milestone, getting burglarized as a milestone. Who really knows? We don't know. But I am really happy that we can do mentoring and like do classes and everything and get money for it depending on how successful the class goes. Now, the first thing that we see in this trailer is like a little meetup area, either in Gammelvik or Iverstad. And you can sell pottery, do some painting, woodworking, and kids are also involved. And we have like this little sign right here that to me, whenever I go out and about into like my local town, I do see like signs saying, hey, I'm this business. We have this event at this time and this day. You should go and hang out with us if you want to. And I like that idea. And so I think like this sign right here will be similar, saying, hey, we have an event at this time, this day, in this location. If you want to hang out with us, meet us here. And I hope that it'll work better than the city living ones and not show up on the calendar, because the calendar right now is a little bit crowded with all the packs and it can get a little bit crazy. But luckily you can actually filter them on the calendar so it is easier to see. But if it's on the calendar, it might be a little bit funky. But I do appreciate the idea that in each location, whether it's in Gamelvik or Iverstad, that there are different meetup events that you can do, whether it's gathering for pottery, selling your pottery, a little nice neighborhood cookout, whatever it might be, there's always something for each and every sim. And I enjoy that variety. But this right here is really, really cool. And now we know that the pottery is a level 10 skill. I think I said in my trailer reaction video that it might have been a 5 level skill based off of what we could only see in the trailer. But knowing it's level 10 is a good thing. But I also like the fact that your sim can choose what ceramic that they want to make and put it on the pottery wheel, but then also glaze it either from inventory or glaze ceramic with unbreakable coating from inventory. I don't know what unbreakable coating means. I've never done pottery in my entire life, but I'm very interested in seeing what that might be. But I like the fact that we can choose what we have in our inventory and we get to choose what glaze we want, whether it's matte, blush, contemporary, industrial, minimalist, modern, and whatever these other options are down here. So I'm wondering if your sim chooses like the modern glaze for their planter pot or whatever ceramic that they make, will that affect their likes and dislikes? Because we do have modern and contemporary and like other things in the likes and dislikes for decor. Like for example, if a sim hates modern decor, will they hate that ceramic as well and break it? We don't know. So I am really interested in knowing the effects of likes and dislikes based off of the glaze. But knowing that they can glaze based off of like what they want to choose from, they put it in the kiln so they can start glazing it, making it all perfect and nice. She loves the planter pot. She can also fix the pot or any type of ceramic with the nice new repairing thing called Kitsunji, which is really cute and very adorable. Never done pottery in my entire life. So knowing that there's a variety of options in The Sims 4 is good. And we can sell it too for simoleons, even better. But there's a variety of different things that we can make. I see cones, gnomes, planter pots, vases, cake stands, and these are the display stands that we can choose from. Ooh. I really like this new flooring that we have. It's very nice. Very cute. Oh, there's even a little candle as well, and whatever this structure thing is as well. But as we move forward, we see Terrapotta, a pottery store. We see Spilled Neon, a tattoo studio. And we see the Rogue Note, a lounge. This man looks dapper, looks great. He's giving like that 1960s, jazz club or like a little speakeasy. But then also too, he kind of reminds me of Joe Gardner from the movie Soul from Disney Pixar. And I like that vibe. But either way, we have Cones Modern, which is a museum, and Grandma Hattie's bakery stall, a stall. This is so cute. I hope that Grandma Hattie is in the game that we can just talk to and hang out with, because I want her to be best friends with my sim Bob Pancakes. And I have this series on Twitch that I do where I control Bob Pancakes and Eliza Waffles. It's called Divorce Diaries. I started it when we got The Sims 4 Love Struck, and it's been chaotic ever since. But I like the idea that we have another stall that we can actually utilize. And it's got me thinking too, because since I'm playing with Bob Pancakes in my Let's Play, he runs a restaurant utilizing Dine Out. And he's already, I believe, at 2 or 3 stars of his restaurant. And I'm like thinking, what if he downsized his restaurant and took it on the road via stall in different locations? That's what I would love to do. And I can even utilize Home Chef Hustle with that stall as well to take it on the road if I wanted to. But having a stationary stall is also kind of like permanent and very cool. But also I like the idea that we can now like mentor other Sims based off of what skill that we have a mastery in, teach classes, pass down skill sets, transfer ownership of business, hire our employees as our, in our own home. But I'm also very excited because Bob will now have the option to host cooking classes, gourmet cooking classes, pass down skill ideas to his kids, hire his own relatives to like work his restaurant, or transfer ownership to his kids or someone else in the household. Little things like that makes me really, really excited. But it's also got me thinking too, if you have The Sims 4 Life and Death, we have wills. is there cross-pack gameplay with that pack with this pack, where we can like write in our will saying, I want to transfer ownership to this sim in this way after I die. Because like, what say, you don't want to pass down your restaurant or your business or whatever until you die? What happens? So I am excited to see mostly all the cross-pack gameplay and see what that has to offer, because I know full well I'm going to have an absolute field day doing classes, especially classes for money. But also knowing that there is cross-pack gameplay with like cats and dogs is really nice. Of owning a cat cafe is really, really cute. But then knowing that you can also upgrade and change around different existing, small businesses of adding in new stuff is really, really good. We have a new fireplace, we have new coffee bars, we have new lamps, a new tattoo table, and even like a peekaboo partition and another upright piano and rugs. The variety of things that we're getting with this pack is nice, but it can also seem very limiting at the same time. Because if you only have base game in this pack, it can be a little bit difficult, because base game can only have so much and a new pack can only have so much. But then when you combine it together, there's a plethora of ideas that you can do. But it's also really cute that we have a candy maker as well, so we can make cotton candy, jelly beans, lollipops, the list goes on and on. And the fact that kids can also make their own candy is good, but then also bad. Because them kids in The Sims 4 with Parenthood, they cray. They don't know better. They'll make a mess on your floor and saying, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It was Gerald from down the street who made that mess on the floor. Not me. Wild kids. Wild. But seeing this, that we can have a small business on a residential lot and also a small business venue is also really cool. We have a new little signage, a new little check-in desk as well, but we can register our business. So we can choose the name, the description, the icon, the activities, assignment. We can either do an entry fee, price modifier, and who we want to actually target for our business. And we can even save it too as a preset. So there's bar, gym, library, lounge, museum, nightclub, park, pool, pottery studio, shop, and tattoo parlor. I'd assume that the more packs you have, there'll be more options here. So I wonder, but this will be a tattoo parlor. Get tattooed. You can choose a business activity, food and drink, music and arts, reading and working out, gaming, chatting, gardening, mischief, toddler stuff, and at-home stuff. So all things grilled cheese, attend classes and lectures, bathe and shower, be friendly. So it's similar to what we can already do with The Sims 4 Get Together with the club system based off of the options, because they do seem very similar, but it's different based off of business activity rather than club. Home activities, okay. Browse and buy items, stay near household Sims. Wait. This is actually gonna be really cute. So like if you have like a child sim, bringing them to a candy store, you want to have that in there so they stay near the household Sims rather than wandering off. But I like there's an option for that. And you can also save the preset. You can choose the icon. Oh, this one right here, going back, laundromat. Laundry day stuff. I am making a rundown laundromat first and foremost. Candy store, knitting shop, cooking store, a nice little, coffee shop, brewery. There's so many options. Just thinking about this, this icon. It may not mean a single thing, but my brain has too many thoughts in its head that I just speak words. This will signify library. But for me, I was like, I'm gonna make a school with businesses and hobbies, but solely just like attending lectures and learning a new skill, like a cooking school or a, singing acting studio, whatever it might be. I'm going to make a school and have my Sims learn. They'll be able to come in, pay their fee, and then walk out. You can even choose what occult you want to target as well, whether it's vampires, werewolves, ghosts, mermaids, whatever it might be. A mermaid home, a mermaid business, but you can manage your employees. So you get to choose who you want to hire. There are tasks on hand, And you can also change their salary, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. You can even hire your own, like people in your own household and also fire them, which might result into a bad relationship later down the line, possibly. But we have esteemed entrepreneur as an aspiration, and we also have the option for another aspiration too. But I like there's so much variety in this small business lot. But we do see perk points, which is similar to the retail system with get to work of perk points of upgrading your business to be a little bit higher. And also with dine out, with those little points, you can also choose what you want, raise your business to be a lot better. But this one's a little bit more different of adding in like this new skill tree that we have similar to like the other packs like werewolves, vampires, and even spellcasters and get famous, where you get small business perks. But knowing that we have this on the side is cute. So we can choose what we want. We get some prestige, open to barter, invest in Simo coin, which is similar to Bitcoin, or Firestarter, which is like more of an evil way to collect insurance money. This could go really bad or really good depending on how you play The Sims 4. Knowing me, I'd be like, I'm going to start that fire to collect that insurance money to rebuild my business. But it's also really good for storytelling as well. So you can play around with a lot of things. But the other thing that we see here is that if you click on the computer, you can choose accidentally light on fire, which is also very scary. You can also do click small business. In that small business tab, you'll see competitor, transfer so bad it's good tattoo to another person, start mining Simo coin for 100 simoleons, sell it, reply to customer feedback, fake endorsements, disable bartering, or buy a new small venue lot. But just knowing that we can take this board and just like teach a lecture in any location is so lucrative. It's not tied to an actual like lot. You can take it with you to like a random park, someone's backyard, wherever, and teach a lecture. I prefer this method because what if you're a traveling teacher? What if your sim is in the education career and travels abroad from Bridechester to Sulani, or to Sulani to like Windenburg? They have like, you have so many options in terms of storytelling of how you want to utilize this pack to your advantage. But then just knowing the pack alone has good gameplay already tapped in is good based off of your skill alone pleases me as like a game player and storyteller and family game player. But moving forward, once your sim starts creating a class, they have goals. Lecture for 45 minutes, mentor for 30, discuss pottery techniques, this will change based off of the skill, and craft a ceramic object. Again, will change based off of the skill that you are teaching for the class. But I like that one, it is not too long or too short, but to me, the way The Sims 4 runs with time, it goes very quickly. So I like that it's only 45 minutes and mentoring can only take 30 minutes. But I do wonder how long this timer is. I think usually by default with events, they're like 5 hours long, which can be good depending on how many Sims are on your lot. And also if you get sidetracked or not, like me. I get sidetracked and just forget to do things. But if you don't complete your goals, you don't get paid. That's not good. That's actually kind of scary. But knowing that you can actually go and make a class based on the vampire lore skill is funny to me. The fact that there's cross-pack gameplay with vampires and werewolves to go either way. Now with the mentoring feature, you can choose paid or free mentoring, but I do wonder, based off of what skill you're mentoring, does the price per hour change? Because this one says paid gourmet cooking mentoring and offer paid cooking mentoring for 516 simoleons an hour. So I do wonder, based off of what skill you're mentoring, does it change or is this set in stone? Questions I would love to have an answer for. But I do like the fact that this is very high because all of my Sims are broke, but they have good skill sets. So I will be utilizing this option to my advantage because all of my Sims are broke, sad, and alone. But as we move forward, the Sim is going to choose paid cooking mentoring or cooking mentoring. You get to choose who you want to offer the mentoring to, And you have little like perks over here. In the zone, skill building is Jared's jam, and he can enter moments of serious focus where he won't have to worry about motives. Ooh, okay, that's good. We have in the zone, we have skillful sleep, and experienced sim like Jared can build skills in his sleep, literally. Jared's projection can use most skill building objects while he's resting. Unlock skillful sleep on bed. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of nice. So if you can like dream about cooking, your skill of cooking goes up. I like that option. And then the next one that we have is Final Touch. Jared's experience allows him to increase the quality of objects with one touch. Unlocks add Final Touch on crafted objects. Oh, okay. And the last one is Secret Spice. Jared's experience allows him to increase the quality of food and drinks with just a dash of spice. Unlocks add secret spice on compostables. Ooh, okay, well that's good to know. And now with this, you can offer to bestow Final Touch, Skillful Sleep, In the Zone, or Secret Spice. You can offer Secret Spice to another sim that you actually mentored. This is gonna be perfect for bot pancakes and all of my sims who have really good skills in charisma, cooking, fishing, literally anything. I love that. But the tattooing thing is going to be a little bit tricky because you can either have a bad tattoo or a really good tattoo depending on your skill level. And you can also even remove a tattoo, but you also have the option to request a tattoo for a loved one. Dedicate a tattoo to someone that you love. And this right here is something I'm probably going to use a lot for my sim Aspen Marie O'Connor and Winston Jordan O'Connor. And the best part about the whole tattoo system, you can share your tattoos to the gallery for other people to download and put on their sims. And that right there is an actual game changer. You can layer your tattoos in different positions, probably overwhelming at first glance, but knowing that we have an option to layer these tattoos is really nice. But you can share your tattoos to the gallery. There'll be a new option called tattoos in the category option, and also what body type. That's also very nice. And knowing the fact that we can transfer ownership of a business to anyone in the household is nice, including kids, makes me so happy to knowing that one day we'll have even more packs that will include more features that will benefit other packs, including businesses and hobbies, get to work, get together, parenthood, growing together, and even like base game as well. So I don't know what you think. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below because I have a lot of ideas and a lot of opinions about new packs. I never know I'm going to like them. I never know if I'm going to use them all to its advantage, but I am going to utilize certain features for the long haul, especially that lecturing board for sure. So luckily for us, there's a new blog post that we can read through and get a little bit more information about what's to come. And this one says, make the world your canvas with the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's time to seize the clay and make a bold ink statement in the expansive city of Nordhaven. In the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack, we invite you to discover what artistic passions add a spring into your step, start a small business to show off your crafty creations, and rake in the simoleons as you master 2 new skills that will shape your future and add color to your life every day. Your dreams have been waiting. It's time to become a savvy artisan as you always knew you could be. So we're gonna make our mark by showcasing who we truly are with the new tattooing skill. With the tattooing skill, you can have your sim give other sims pre-made, custom, or dedicated tattoos. Body art is all about the freedom of expression and celebration of your body in your way. To make this experience unique and entirely your own, Sims can now create an infinite amount of custom tattoos in the tattoo paint mode. Like real artists, you'll be able to share your custom designs with other Simmers using the gallery or browse for other tattoos to use in your experience, which is actually really nice to know because illustrators, designers, tattoo artists make their own designs every once in a while with new stencils, their iPad, their drawing tablet, whatever it might be, and create new things to put on people's like head, arm, leg, wherever they want on their body, but knowing that they can try and recreate it in The Sims 4 and upload it to the gallery for other people to use is really cool. But of course, they don't have to do that, but that's their intellectual property, so they can upload their designs if they want to. They don't have to, but it's cool that there is an option for that to be a thing. Even more, Sims will be able to make their small business unique to their preferences. Ever wanted to hear live music while you're being tattooed? Yes and no. If your Sims wants it, they can have it. When it's your business, you're fully in control of what happens there. As Sims level up their tattooing skill, they can also unlock stamps, stencils, and the ability to do touch-ups, increasing the odds of excellent results. Tattoos, even from other previous packs, can now be layered and allowing for multiple tattoos to be placed on the same body part. Pottery allows Sims to express their crafty side in new ways. Elevate your pottery skill with the pottery wheel to make decorative and functional pieces, including tea sets, a planter, and a vase for our Simmers with a green thumb, incense burners to set the abundance or ambiance, and so much more. Once the pieces have been created on the pottery wheel, players will have the option to glaze. Colors include blush, contemporary, industrial, matte, and more, to name a few. They're finished pottery and put it into the pottery kiln or leave the pottery unglazed. At higher levels of pottery skill, Sims can use the Japanese art of kintsugi to create beautiful pieces from broken ceramics. That's actually really cool. The final object can be gifted or sold at a small business using the new retail surfaces or used to decorate your lot. Welcome to Nordhaven, a town steeped in history and full of possibilities for your Sims to pursue their creative hobbies. Hobbies are best when shared, and Nordhaven's picturesque and inspirational neighborhoods of Gamelvik and Iverstad offer countless opportunities to connect with like-minded Sims who share similar interests and enthusiasm for the things your Sims care most about. Hobby meetups are the must-attend events to socialize, form new friendships, and even find a mentor to help your Sim build skills faster, like Bob Pancakes, Judith Ward, Nancy Landgrab, the list goes on and on. As Sims advance in their skill, they can too become mentors and pass their knowledge. Sims can also build their legacy by teaching other Sims in classes and lectures. Listening to a lecture is one of the ways a Sim may earn a mastery perk. This experience rewards Sims who become highly talented in their selected skill, and teaching a class allows a business to monetize a wide range of skills. Classes are events that have goals, so be aware that attendees will not pay if the classes does not earn at least a bronze reward. So good luck with that. So I'm thinking the fact that we can teach a skill on a business and monetize it, a wide range of skills, so I could have like a cooking class or a charisma class or a fishing class all in the same business and earn money. So again, I say I'm making a school with this pack. Follow your dreams wherever they take you and create a small business that will leave your Sim feeling fulfilled. Choose the name and the logo of your business and open up shop. Whether it's creating a pottery or other handmade items, or providing a service like tattoos or classes, turn your Sim skills into a profitable business. For Sims who are just starting up their business or feel most inspired at home, you can build a small business on a residential lot and designate a dedicated space in their home to set up shop. You can also run their business on a new small business venue lot and choose the kind of customers you want to attract. The new ticket kiosk offers Sims the freedom to run their business on their terms, with options to charge customers either one time or hourly, which I'll be doing hourly, of course. You get to make the challenging but exciting choice of either running a family business, imagine the drama, and hiring your entire Sims household, or meeting the perfect candidates and offering them a job. Once you choose your staff of up to 3 employees, you'll be able to assign tasks and manage their salaries. The options are endless with the new small business system, which honestly, it does look like it, but I also am remaining hopeful that there's more options with other packs. As you grow your Sims business, you'll earn the ability to choose business perks, which include new interactions, effects, and more. Your Sims can run their business by the books or cut a few corners as they build their business renown and decide on their alignment along the dreamer, schemer, and neutral path. Setting your business ablaze with the Fire Starter perk to claim the insurance money will progress your Sims business in the schemer alignment. If you consider yourself to be more of a dreamer, you can choose the perks that will progress your alignment towards the dreamer path. Just here to live life and make those simoleons, no problem. Your business can remain neutral. These choices don't only impact your Sim's business, especially if you work with family, they can also impact your Sim's life outside of the workplace, so choose wisely as you chase those dreams. Ooh, imagine an internet cafe, but in like San Myshuno, owned by the Diego Lobo, or the Fang household, or even Don Lothario himself, or even Nancy Landgrab. Think of the possibilities. And I can also see Penny Pizzazz from City Living owning like a drama school or an acting studio or whatever she really wants to do, or even opening up her own social media agency. The Sims offer many hobbies in the base game that can turn into a business, including fishing, gardening, cooking, comedy, writing, violin, video gaming, and piano. Is your Sim highly skilled at painting? Have them run an art gallery for other Sims who admire their works. As Sims advance on their skills, they can also become mentors and pass along their knowledge. And so there's a lot of cross-pack gameplay, as we all know. Cats and dogs, a cat cafe or a dog cafe or whatever, get together, city living, get famous, spa day, laundry day stuff, and even bowling night stuff, just to name a few. I got some good things in works. I'm definitely going to open up a nice little acting school, maybe open up a nice little like karaoke bar, a laundromat. The possibilities are literally endless. Because when you think about it, this pack not only complements itself, it complements all the other packs. And I'm just thinking of like the onesie twosie details from each pack that I know I could utilize and not the whole thing, if that makes sense. So I'm pleased so far, but I also too am keeping very low expectations for this to be good, because we all know new packs, new bugs, new issues. But then again, we can always report them to the best of our ability that they see it and fix it. But who's to say? We just don't know until we see it for ourselves. But regardless, I do hope you all enjoyed today's video as much as I did. Please let me know down in the comments below, as always, of what are your thoughts, opinions, criticisms, ideas, excitement about this new expansion pack, because I would love to know. And I also would love to start a conversation about this as well, because new packs are always scary. You never really know what to expect, but we do hope for the best, at least with very low expectations. But as always, I hope you all enjoyed it. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!